it is true that the church has made an idol out of marriage. I understand that, like, I have people in my life who really want to be married, and I understand the real issue of loneliness in our culture and in our churches. And I think part of the issue around loneliness is that we've tried to say that rather than being a community, we just marry people off. And that we've kind of said to single people, the solution to your loneliness is only through marriage. And the church has kind of avoided or abandoned the idea of the church as a real community and family. Jesus, and I know this is Jesus, but it's also true, the most profoundly well-adjusted and joyful person who ever existed was never married. Now, the story that they were neither married nor be given in marriage in heaven. So these people come to Jesus, we talked about earlier, and they want to render the resurrection ridiculous by saying a woman was married 6 times in the resurrection, whose wife will she be? And Jesus goes, you got this entire thing wrong, because the whole point of the woman remarrying within the family, she's married these brothers, is not so she can belong to a man, but so she will be economically protected. So the woman was supposed to have a child by the brother, and then the son would be able to inherit the property and take care of the mom. And so the purpose of the Levirate law was actually to protect the woman from natural catastrophe if her husband died. And instead, these people have turned it into, who does this woman belong to? And Jesus goes, maybe you don't understand. In the resurrection, there'll be neither marriage nor be giving in marriage. Because marriage is meant to picture something. It's meant to picture God's deep and profound love for his church. Now, once we are with God, we won't need that picture anymore. And so this idea that we can't imagine a life that is joyful and eternal without marriage shows how we misunderstand the metaphor for the thing itself. If marriage is supposed to point to the love between Christ and his church, when we have that love in its fullness, we won't need to be married anymore. The fact that we can't, which is fine, this is me too. The fact that we can't imagine that shows how little of a vision that I have for heaven. If our ultimate destiny is that, then it has to be possible for us to have joy outside of relationships now. Not the relationships are bad, but there are different ways to picture the kingdom of God, and singleness is not just a state in between marriage. It is a context in which you can be a fully realized person and glorify God. And the idea that is so unthinkable gets to what we've done, which I think has turned sex and marriage into an idol. Part of our obsession with sex is an implicit denial of the resurrection. Because we don't actually believe that life with God can actually be better than what we experience now. So we kind of believe we have to get all of the joy that we can have here and now.